Here's how you can do custom 3D characters like Cipher and Fern using Blender and Character Creator 4, which is a software to make 3D characters fast. So let's dive in. So the first thing that you want to do is go to the Reallusion website. Just type Character Creator 4 on Google and this will appear. And then download the free trial. I'm using a free trial for this video, but I'm planning to purchase the full version, and also I'm planning to purchase the monthly membership of MetaTailor, just because if you want to do custom characters with custom clothing really fast and with really good quality, I think those two softwares are the best. At the end of the day, you can just download a mannequin and give it like a solid material and apply a decimated effect and that will work. But if you want like a Cipher-like video, I think this is the best option. And also what you want to download is this. So go here to Overview, Pipeline, and here where it says Blender, go to Auto Setup and this will appear. You just have to click here on download, and this is actually free and it will be very useful in the future. Also, I downloaded this Sketchfab model, so if you want to download it as well. This is the only thing I downloaded outside Character Creator 4 and the auto setup, so yeah. Okay, so once you're in Character Creator 4, this is pretty confusing, but you will get used to it pretty fast. The first thing that you want to do is drag this to the right, and this is like the assets folder. And the first time you open the program, it will offer you download like free assets, and I will highly recommend that you download those assets. So now go here and go to Actor and select here character and select here character base, and here you have a lot of characters and you just have to pick one that suits you best. I think I want to start with this CC3 Kevin, so just double click and Kevin will appear here. So now let's give it some clothes. Go here to go down and go. I'm making this because the light is actually here. So go to clothes and then pants, and you just have to choose the pants for this guy. I'm actually going to use these slim jeans right here. Double click and it will automatically put the jeans on this character. If you want to orbit around, you have to press C and then drag your mouse like this. So now I'm going to choose like a shirt right here. Sorry, no, a shirt, no, I want shoes, and I want to select like just basic white shoes like these ones. Just double click and there you have it. Now I also want to go here to hair and go to hair group and beard, and here we have a bunch of beards. I want to select this one. Now go to accessories, here go to head, and here you have a lot of hats. I want this hat right here. Double click. You will notice that you have this clipping right here, and don't worry, we will solve that. And now I also want to put some sunglasses, and there you go. So now you just have to press J to get closer to the face of this character. And now you want to go to scene right here and select here the how it's called the hat, sorry. So after you select the hat, you want to press here modify and just scroll down, and you will have here the transform settings. I'm going to go back a little bit like this, and now I can increase the cell scale, for example, so maybe like this. And also you can just go here and press X to pan, C to orbit, X, and yeah, I want to select the hat, and I want to make it bigger like this, and also modify the position somewhere right here. And now C just to make sure everything is okay. And yeah, it looks fine now. I'm going to press J again to get closer to the face of the character. And now you can select here on the scene, you can select the character again. So here's CC3 base. And now you go here to morphs. And you have a lot of like all the parts of the body, and we are going to focus on the head. So for example, I want to make some changes in the nose. So I'm going to press C, and I want to maybe make this nose a little bit like this and like this. And maybe I also want it to be like this right here. And maybe J again, and I want the nose to be like thinner. There you go. Now you can manipulate also the mouth, and I want the lips to be thinner like this. This is good enough. You can just modify this character as much as you want to make it fully customized to your needs. So press F to see like the full view. And now let's address the big elephant in the room. That is, this guy doesn't have any shirt on. So first go here, down here, where it says motion, click here, go to pose and A pose, just to have like a standard pose to work with. And now go to here, create, and create accessory. So I'm just going to import this sweater FBX. I think the file that I downloaded from Sketchfab is a DAE file. So you just have to import it to Blender and then export it in an FBX file. So yeah, here it says multiple meshes found. Would you like to merge all? Sometimes you want to do that, sometimes you don't. In this case, I want. So if you don't see the sweater, it's because it's really tiny. So I'm going to make it bigger, just like this, and then move it up. And yeah, I want to align it as best as I can. Just like this, press S to see the side view. And yeah, you want to align it like this, and this is fine. Now press F to see the front view, and now you want to select the character and go here to this icon and press edit pose, and here select FK mode, and now you can move the character with this tool right here. I suggest you to change this from pattern to rotate, and just select this and align your character with the clothes. So something like this. Also from the top view, press G to see the top view, and you want to align the limbs of your character like this. Press F again, and maybe I want some of this right here. I'm trying to see if everything is good right here, and apparently it's good or good enough. So now just close this tab right here and press F to see the front view. Now you want to select the sweater again and go here and go to transfer skin weights and just choose here default and apply. There you go. And now select the sweater and go here to modify and cloth layer settings. And now you want to order this. So for example, the sweater is going to be above everything, the jeans, and then the jeans are going to be above the shoes. So now you just press run collision. And there you have it. Let's see if everything is fine. And yes, you can see everything is kind of fine. You can see some mistakes right here. If this happens, you just have to run the collisions again. So go here to modify, cloth layer settings, and run collision again. Run collision again, just to see if everything is fine. Maybe I should have make this sweater bigger in the Z axis. So this is a lot of experimentation, to be honest. And oh, sorry. So here you can select auto hide mesh, and sometimes that works. In this case, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, this is good enough for me. Just because I'm doing a tutorial. If I wanted to make this perfect, I will dedicate a bunch more time. Now you want to select your sweater and go here to textures, and now you can texture it. So shader type, change from traditional to PBR, and the base color, you just have to link the materials from the model that you downloaded. So here in this icon, just press load. So here you have the albedo, here you have the normal, and here select normal. And yeah, just repeat this with the rest of the materials. Just finished texturing this sweater. So there you have it. That is pretty much the entire process. If you want to export this, you just have to go here to File, Export, and export FBX unclouded characters. Here I have a warning because I'm using the trial version, so just press OK. And then here, Target Tool Preset, select Blender in my case, and FBX options, select just mesh, and deselect embedded textures, and deselect bake, diffuse, and specular maps from yada yada, and press export. And there's a button here that it's now hidden because the screen settings that I have or something like that, but I hope you have the button right here that says export. So for the other character that I made, the Fern-like character, I did it with all assets from CC4, so you don't have to download anything else. You just go here to base, CC3. I think I used Caleb. Yeah, I used Caleb here. So yeah, here you select Caleb, and Caleb it's pretty jacked, so and you have to go to here to body morph right here, and you select the neutral male, double click, and now Caleb is a little bit less jacked. It's still jacked, to be honest, but yeah, it's now more normal, I guess. So yeah, just go here to hair again and go to hair group and hair, and you want to select the short blowback and go to hair element, select beard, and you can just select like individual parts of the beard. For example, I just want the mustache here, so double click and then J, and now you can make as much adjustments as you want. So for example, the nose, maybe I want like this to be wider and this to be thinner, like this, and maybe I want, let's go to the mouth, and maybe I want less lips. And now let's go to ear, and maybe I want like more like this, you know, cheek, and maybe I want Caleb to make a little bit of mewing. So there you go. Jaw, we want like a heavier jaw, something like this. Yeah, this should be fine. And now let's dress our friend Caleb. So let's press F and go to cloth, shirts. Let's open this a little bit more and go here to fit shirts. There you go. Let's go to pants, and I want these pants, slim fit pants, and there you go. This is everything that I did to this character. I did the rest in Blender, but let's see if I can do it now. Just go into textures. Let's see. Nah, I'm going to do everything in Blender. So now let's do the same. Just export it as an FBX, and I'll see you in Blender. And if you haven't done already, please download this auto setup and don't unzip the file, just leave it as it is, because we are going to install it in Blender as an add-on. So here in Blender, I'm going to set up the scene just like I did for the thumbnail. If you want to make a video, that might be a little bit different. So I'll cover both. First, I'm going to change to cycles and from supported to experimental and from CPU to GPU compute. Here in the viewport samples, I'm going to lower it down to 60 and activate denoise and optics. And then in the render samples, I'm going to put them to 100, and this is for the thumbnail, and I will explain that later. So here in the denoise, you select here optics if you have an NVIDIA graphic card, okay? So yeah, go down, and for the thumbnail I used standard and very high contrast. If you want to do a video, it might be better to use AGX and just high contrast. That might be better. So here in the output settings, I'm going to use 4K resolution with 24 frames per second, but it doesn't matter though, because I'm just going to do a still image for the thumbnail. But if you want to make a video, it depends. If you want to do a 1080p resolution, you have to go here and increase the samples to maybe something like 200 and maybe even more, like 300. And if you are going to use a 4K resolution, yeah, I will lower the samples to something like 100 or maybe a little bit more. But yeah, it's like a balancing act between the resolution and the samples. If you have a high resolutions, you have to use lower samples, and vice versa. So here select PNG, RGBA and compression down to 0, and this is the same either if you want to do a video or a thumbnail like I'm doing right here. So now just press Shift A, mesh plane, and make it super big, and then Control A, apply scale, and now go to edit preferences and go here and select install from disk, and you want to install this one that says CC Blender Tools. It is the auto setup tool that I told you before. You just have to click here and install from disk, and it should appear like this, and you just have to check here and go here and save preferences. So now go here and select the add-on right here, CC IC pipeline, and select here import character, and you want to import the FBX that we exported from character creator before, so check here import. It will take a while and it will probably freeze for a little bit, but here you will have your model, and to rig it you just have to click here on the bones right here and then go to here rigging and animation and press here rigify, and it will make a rig in seconds. So now you can animate this character just selecting this and go to pose mode and select one bone and just G, and there you go. You have your character ready to do some animations. One thing to keep in mind is that if you are just doing a still image, you have to go here to the timeline and erase all of the keyframes of this rig, and it will make things easier for you. For now, I'm just going to hide this. And as you can see, the textures are working properly. So I'm just going to leave this character as it is, and I'm going to import another character, which is the Fern-like character. So go here to this add-on again and click here on import character and import your Fern character. And here you will have your character. I'm just going to put this right here. And now, yeah, you want to select the bone and go here and rigify again. And now this character is ready for animation, as you can see. You want to erase all the keyframes right here, and that's it. I'm going to hide this for just a minute. And now let's work on the textures of this guy right here. So now it's looking like this. You just have to press here on his skin, go to the material properties, and essentially start erasing everything except for the eyelashes right here. So click here and start erasing everything. Actually, just erase the eyelashes also. And now you want to make a material. I just going to reuse a material that I did while I was practicing, which is here white skin, which is a basic material, like a light gray material. And the special thing here is this: in soft surface, you want to select random walk skin and put the weight to 0.3, and this will give like a certain transparency, and it looks good and it looks more real, although it's not real, you know. And now for the eyelashes, what you want to do is go to edit mode, deselect everything, and now hover over the eyelashes and press L, and you're going to select the eyelashes. So do the same with this: L, L, and then L again, and now that you selected the eyelashes, here press add a material, and here look for eyelash, here eyelash, and assign, and now the eyelashes are going to be visible. Sorry, it's not this one, this one, eyelash. Perfect. So now let's go to the eyes, and let's erase everything and add another material, which is essentially the same like basic material, but without the subsurface. Like the weight here is to 0. You can put it on random walk, so the eyes are just like a solid thing, I don't know. So then for the hair, it's pretty easy. You just have to go here to the shader editor, which is here, the shader editor, and you just have to unplug the base color, and as you can see, it's white now. So you just want to give it like a dark gray material, like a darker gray than the skin, of course. And if you want, you just have to copy the hex code. In my case, I'm going to use B7, 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 like this. And now I'm going to copy, Ctrl C, and I'm going to paste it on the rest of the hair. So just unplug the base color and paste the hex code. And we are going to do the same for the beard. Unplug the base color and Ctrl V on the hex code, and there you go. And yeah, we have our character right there, and that's it. Now let's work on the setup and the lighting. So I'm going to move this plane a little bit, GX and GY, somewhere right here, and I'm going to enter edit mode, and I'm going to press 2 to select the lines, and select this line and press E and Z or C. I don't know how to pronounce like C of sorrow or Z, I don't know. So just go up and then select here and press Ctrl B and drag your mouse and use the scroll wheel to add more cuts right here to make it smoother, like this. And now go back to solid to object mode, and press right click and shade smooth, and that should be enough. And we're going to give this black material, just a basic black material, nothing fancy right here. Now we're going to go here and press Shift A, and we're going to add a camera, and then press Ctrl Alt 0, and then I'm going to add another window right here, and I'm going to go to the camera properties. I'm going to set the focal length to 24 millimeters and the passport to 1, and I'm also going to add this composition guide center cut, and now I'm going to press 0 on my numpad here to get out of the camera, and now go to object properties and rotation, set the rotation to 90 and set this to 0. Perfect. So GY to get closer like this, and GZ, yeah, we want something like this. I think it's fine. And now as you can see, the background, it's not perfect. So to fix that, you have to go back to edit mode, press 2 and select this part right here and press GX, so you can expand this part, and do the same with this part right here, and go back to object mode. And this is pretty much it. Now let's do a little bit of the lighting. So yeah, first go to world properties and set the strength to 0 just to have like a completely black world. And then I'm going to press this button right here that says show overlays. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to go to the render view, and I'm going to add a light, a point light. So GZ and GY, something like this. I'm going to increase the power to something like 250, something like this, GZ and GY, and I want like some sort of rim light, and I'm going to increase the radius to 1, and something like this should be fine. So now press 7 on your numpad and press Shift D to make another light right here. And this will be like the main light. I'm going to lower this a little bit and put it somewhere right here. And I'm going to increase the radius to 2 and decrease the power to 200. Nope, I'm going to still use 250, and this is fine. Maybe a little bit up. And now press 7 on your numpad again and Shift D again and put another light right here. And this is going to be our fill light. I'm going to press GZ, lower or not, something like this to generate like an interesting lighting. And I'm going to lower the power to 150, something like this, and I'm going to keep the radius at 2, and this is fine enough. So now just select all the lights with shift click and shift click on the camera. Shift click on the camera and press Ctrl P and parent object. Now we can make a render of this pressing F12. And now if we want to focus on this character, let's first go to the solid view and then activate overlays again just to see this guide, this center cut guide, and press GX and move until this guy is at the center. I'm going to lower, and yeah, this is fine. And as you can see, the lights also moved. So now if I go to render view, I'm going to see everything properly. And now I can make a render pressing F12, and that's it. So this is the final result. If you like this video, you will probably like this one. Consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.